Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my channel, Lost in the Valley. I'm Darkstar Huxley. We are in downtown San Bernardino, California at the Carousel Mall. This mall closed its doors on August 22nd, 2017. This video is going to be a walk around of the perimeter and the surrounding area of downtown, which is somewhat of a ghost town. Now, this mall isn't open anymore, and obviously you can't get inside because it's all boarded up, but I highly recommend checking out Ace's Adventures video of this mall. He got inside and it's a retro gold mine. If you haven't seen it, I'll put it in the link below. Check it out. It's a rad video. The mall was designed in the late 60s by Victor Gruen and Associates. The project was part of the city's plan to expand downtown San Bernardino. This plan was dubbed Central City Project. The city's overall plan would take up to 93 acres, $30 million, and 36 months to build, saving 45 of those acres for the resurrection of the mall, which would be the starting point for this expansion. Surrounding the mall would be transit systems, business centers, hotels, restaurants, and more retail. By the time the mall was built, these plans for outside expansion surrounding the mall were put on the back burner, and the city's vision for a strong downtown infrastructure never came to fruition. On October 11, 1972, the mall was opened and was called Central City Mall. The mall's design featured twin courts, east and west, lighted and bathed by the sun with skylights and slated vertical paneled high-ceiled windows, wood-covered beams with Spanish-style arcs, 2 levels with retail of all types, planters, flowers, trees, and shrubs. On the outside, the same, Spanish arcs cascading into 3 levels of fountains of flowing water. A perfect place, a perfect mall. The apex of this downtown. Attached to the mall was Harris Department Store, a building that had been standing there since 1927, followed by the 2 other anchors, JCPenney and Montgomery Ward. In the early years, this mall had its ups and downs, sometimes suffering from criminal activity and gang-related issues. Though this wasn't always the case, and the mall did have its good times and bad times, always riding the fine line of retail successes and questionable lows. One of the mall's main issues was ever-changing management teams that led to shifty transitions, poor decision-making, and sometimes weakening security. So in 1991, after 2 decades of being open, management decided to give this mall a new wholesome reputation. Mall owners would place a merry-go-round carousel in the first floor plaza in hopes to attract families, mothers and fathers with their kids, and new shoppers. And the plan did work, and Central City Mall became the Carousel Mall. Right here we're looking at an abandoned Radisson hotel. It was all fenced up, and it's probably been closed for a handful of years, I want to say. The surrounding area of the Carousel Mall feels completely desolated, and it is. I was getting a lot of Left 4 Dead video game vibes when I was walking through this area right here. Recently, the city has tons of proposals and plans to revitalize this downtown again, and it's the same plan that they had from the late 60s. It's just revamped and more high-tech. Some of the plans almost look like something out of Minority Report with train systems, and I don't even know. There's no way they could do it. They don't even have enough money to tear down the Carousel Mall right now. In 2012, San Bernardino filed for bankruptcy, and they're just now kind of coming out of it. When city officials sit down to talk about what to do with downtown San Bernardino, I guarantee you the first order of business is what to do with the Carousel Mall. It is the apex, the center of this downtown area. It's definitely a hazy future for this city center, especially with what's going on in the world right now. We're just gonna have to wait and see how the city moves forward. In 1996, Carousel Mall owners filed 2 lawsuits. The first against an upcoming mall being built across town, Inland Center Mall. They cited environmental code issues, but that wasn't the real reason. They were afraid of losing retail to this new upcoming mall. The second was a pending lawsuit against Robinson's May possibly being a fourth anchor attached to this mall or building their department store somewhere across town. These lawsuits only wasted more money and time for the Carousel Mall and their owners, only weakening the name of the mall and the attraction and allure for retail, and gaining bad press in the local newspapers and news channels. Both lawsuits were eventually thrown out, and Inland Center Mall was built, and Robinson's May decided to bring their business elsewhere. By the early 2000s, Carousel Mall did lose tenants. When Gottschalk's bought Harris Department Store, they moved to Inland Center Mall. And by 2003, all the anchors for the Carousel Mall were gone. JCPenney, Montgomery Ward were no more, leaving the mall on its own until it closed its doors. And that is a very quick, brief history of the Carousel Mall in downtown San Bernardino County, California, the biggest county in the United States, which I did not know that until I did research on this place. If you enjoy videos like this, Dead Retail, Dead Malls, feel free to come on over and join the Discord, Dead Malls of Discord or DMod. I'll put the link in the description below. There are awesome content creators over there that have been doing this way longer than I have, so feel free to check it out and show it support. That'd be awesome. I want to thank all of my subscribers so far to my channel. I'm Darkstar Huxley. This is my channel, Lost in the Valley. And this is the beautiful retro gem, the Carousel Mall. Enjoy the rest of the video, and thanks for watching. Hey, if you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching the video. We're reaching the end here. I just have a couple afterthoughts outside of my narration. I could have made an hour and a half video of this mall and downtown San Bernardino and all of the internal conflict that was going on, mall versus big box stores. It was pretty crazy when I was doing my research, but I can't get that down into 12, 13, 14 minutes. There was so much information on it. I just wanted to give you just key elements to some of the history of this place and why it's so important to downtown San Bernardino and what their plan was so many decades ago, almost 50 years ago, which is crazy. So if you know anything else, or if I missed anything, feel free to put it in the comments below. I'd love to know. And yeah, and also Gottschalks. I've never been able to pronounce it. I think I'm pronouncing it the right way. You can give me crap about that in the comments below also if I mispronounce that. In a minute here, we're going to see a JCPenney burned out logo on the side of this building here. There it is. You can see the JCP. I thought that was cool. So thanks so much. I'm Darkstar Huxley. This is my channel, Lost in the Valley. And we've reached the end. Stay tuned for more videos.